Hello, I am Seerath, and today I am here to discuss how are the reports in GA4 different from Universal Analytics. And we will also discuss what are the new features that are given to us. And so, yeah, let's get started. First of all, let's go to Universal Analytics. So the navigation looks like this. So we have real-time audience acquisition behavior. We have our ABCs here. And if we come back to GA4, we'll see that the navigation is changed and more changes are expected as this is still being constantly worked on. So in Universal Analytics, we had sampling. Like if we changed something, like we added the audience to the report or we added a secondary dimension to the report, that will create sampling. But in GA4, we do not have sampling in reports. So let's explore this in detail. If we see here, then we have the data in the form of cards. But in Universal Analytics, what we basically had was a graph and a table corresponding to it. So what GA4 does it makes the data, first of all, more presentable. And secondly, if we look at it, we can get a lot more information in a single view. So here we are on page and screen. We first have the option to customize from which date to which date do we actually want to view the data. So we have some inbuilt options like today, yesterday, we have last 28 days, 30 days, or we can also custom it. We can also manually type it or we can select it. So this is a very interesting feature which helps us to view only the part that is relevant to us right now. Let's move ahead. Here we have page title and screen class. We do not have page URL, but we have page title instead. Now, if we click this drop down, we see various options such as page path and screen class, page title and screen name. We can choose that and the data will be shown accordingly. We also have an option to add a secondary dimension using this plus button. If we click here, we go to geography and we select, let's say, country. Yeah. So now our secondary dimension is added here. We close this. We also have a lot of data being presented to us here, which was not earlier there, like conversions were not there. We simply had interactions, but conversions were not there. As GA4 is event-based, now we have conversions also. We also have average engagement time. Like it has changed. It actually counts for how much time the user is engaging instead of just counting the session. We can like, this is the various values that are displayed and we can go up, and the charts also give us some information. We can hover them and interact with them. Now we have another option of adding comparisons. So if we go here, first of all, first thing is user. So that is default. Now let's say we want to create a comparison. We'll click add compare and select a dimension. Let's say we select town and city. And for the dimension value, let's say I want to view New York. So I'll click OK. So this is telling us that what have we actually selected? We have selected town and city equal to New York. Now we will click apply and we will see that all the data here is being viewed differently now. Now we have two graphs. One is for all the users and other is for New York. And if we scroll down, we see the same thing happening here as well. Yeah, so this is how we add comparisons in GA4. We also have the option to share the report. We can share the link from here. We have the option of getting to the insights. Now, yeah, if we click the suggested questions, we will get some of the questions that are created by Google to help us using the machine learning. Let's say we want to analyze the basic performance and we want to see this. See, it just very simply created an insight for us that on Tuesday we have this much users, on Wednesday we have this much user, on Monday we have this much user. So basically, this is created by default from the side of Google using ML. We go to home, we can also see insights there. Now, those will be some suggestions again given to us by Google. Let's look at them. See, these are the some suggestions that are given to us. And now let's go and explore events. Just a second. In the event section also, we can see a huge difference from Universal Analytics. We do not have the top three categories that are event category, event action, and event label. And we have parameters instead. Now, if we go to real time, we can also see the real-time report of like how many users were active in the last 30 minutes, the users by first user source, by audience, and all such things. If we go to monetization, we can see e-commerce purchases. So we have all this data here. And we can also go to retention to see how many users are coming back. See, the new users are this and the returning users are this. And if we go to demographics, we can also get the overview of the demographics. Yeah, so users by country are being displayed here. So in all, GA4 gives us a lot of new functionality as compared to Universal Analytics. We can also use the search here for quick suggestions. Like, first of all, this will show the recently viewed things so that we can directly access it here. And we can also ask some intelligent questions like month over month growth or what are the top countries of my revenue. And we can get more suggestions here. So yeah, this will be all. Thank you.